And with that, we're live. Why am I on the other side? What is this? I need to be on the left-hand side. Or, oh, you know what? I'm confusing it. I'm confusing it with, oh man, I haven't changed the title. Damn it. I haven't changed the title on the Microsoft Developer. So what are we doing there? Web dev with .NET 6 and Razor Pages. And it's definitely not a talk show. Today is software and game development. Done. Change the title, although that's a little bit too late now. It's fine. Whoever joins now should be able to see it. Let me change the layout. Where am I? What do I need to do? Here? Yes. This? No. This? No. This? No. This? Why am I? Oh man, I wish I was on the left hand side. I'm so used to being on the left hand side, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. How is everyone today? How is everyone doing? Lots of background noise. Family's here. Code with Sean. I'm here in spirit. Yeah, don't worry about it. Thanks, Sean. Thanks for joining. I'm gonna be rewriting the website from yesterday because I am a little bit pissed off. Plus, people have requested for additional views, so why not? Of course, I'm rewriting the whole site from scratch. Am I? Why not? But we need to add some pages and we need to add sub pages, and therefore I'm not gonna go with a static web app. I will probably go with a normal Azure website and we'll build it slowly. So we're doing an Azure web app using .NET 6 and Razor Pages. Which channel are you moderating since you're here in spirit? Which channel are you moderating? Are you in Code with Leon? Because Code with Leon is super awesome. Musicians, oh, nice. Love music. I'm definitely not gifted enough to be able to participate in music shenanigans, so I will stay here doing crappy code. Welcome everyone on the Microsoft Developer channel. What are you guys doing? How's everyone? You know, definitely not a gifted musician. My daughter is fantastic on the piano. I'm not good at all. So if you are here to have some fun with .NET 6 and Razor Pages, then you're in the right channel. We're rewriting the fortifyshow.web, which is our landing page for everything we do. There you go. Let's do this. fortifyshow.dev. So this is our website. We're going to rewrite everything from scratch using Razor Pages. So who's with me? Razor Pages and Bootstrap. So let's go. Let's get started. CD. Oh, you know what? .NET new web app, and then we'll name it Fortify. Name Fortify Show website. I think I already have 45show.web. It's going to be a lot of confusion here, but it's fine. CD 45show. Website. Okay. And now we can open it in code and see what's in there. Some pretty chill background music. Let me know how you like it. Ooh, we got the latest update. I'm not on the insider build, by the way, so I have no idea what we have here. Take a look at this. There's no, there's just Razor Pages. There's nothing here for, there's no startup, which is super cool. There's the app settings, which we'll probably need to populate in a bit. And then we have our pages, which is great. Yes, add what you need to make it run. Thank you. Got our launch.json, perfect. We got our task.json, which is here. And then we should have properties launch.json, which should be launching at random URLs. I have no idea why. 5,000. And then I want my HTTPS to run on 5001. Cool, cool, cool. Got that. Then on our layout page, shared, we want to make sure that we have Bootstrap is there. And then it's using a local version of Bootstrap for the CSS. And then it has and then it has this, which is all local Bootstrap stuff, which we don't mind. Everything should be under here: CSS, JS, and libraries. So Bootstrap is here. Look at that, we got jQuery as well. Let's delete all that. Delete. Move the recycle bin, jQuery, delete. We're gonna delete this one as well. And then we're gonna delete this library here. Yep, that's all gone. So under library, we need to add Bootstrap. So let's go and grab Bootstrap 5. I definitely did not want to do that. I wanted to open the existing here. Let's go Bootstrap 5. Let me make this big. So download. You know what? I don't want download. I want to reference it. Okay, via CDN. Exactly what we wanted to do. If you're using our compiled JavaScript, I prefer to include Popper separately. I'm not using the compiled one. I have no idea what Popper is. We don't want that. We don't want the composer. So technically, we just want the CDN from here. So let's go and grab that. Copy and add it to our code. Let's put it side by side, there, and then there, and then let's hide this. So up here we need the, you know what, I think we copied both. So let's dump, and it's not gonna find this or that. So we are deleting these two. I'm adding that. This is the script, which is great. Perfect, perfect. And then we need to copy that across and put it at the very top, along with the rest of the CSS. We don't need that, but we definitely need this. So that should be our Bootstrap in place. Let's save this. And we can do this. Always check for integrity and cross-site origin. And then down here we have that, integrity. And then we need to align everything properly because of OCD, of course. And then cross-origin. Hey, CodePotter, I'm the only one here. Don't want you to be lonely. Thanks, buddy. I really appreciate that. Thanks for coming. I wasn't expecting anyone, to be honest. And we have a couple of people watching us on the Microsoft Developer channel. We have 4 people there. Thanks for joining us today. I look super tiny. I wish I could edit this. I wonder if I should. Can I edit that? No, I didn't want to do that. Like, why can I not just make it? Hey, Raffle Minis and Ergon Rod is here. Yeah, you're here. Thank you. We're building some cool stuff with .NET 6 and Razor Pages. We are rewriting our website from yesterday. So for people that watched me yesterday, we're gonna get started with rewriting this website from here, which is all messed up. I tweeted and it came. Thank you, CodePotter. Sometimes I realize that Twitter is not just bots following me. I have actual followers, which, by the way, I'm only, I think, 1,000 people. No, not 1,000. I'm like 9 people away from 6,000. Let's check the latest numbers. Latest numbers are, let's see, 5,989. So I need 11 people to follow me on Twitter. My name is right below me. Where's my name? You guys can't even see my name. Why is my name not on? You know what? I'm going to switch back to OBS at some point. I was setting it up today, but I wasn't quite sure that I wanted to use it yet because it's not perfect. I'm gonna get there. In the meantime, we're taking this website, which is all messed up, and we're going to rewrite it. and then we'll add some pages here. So there will be some navigation. We'll start with the navigation in the background. This is what we're probably gonna have enough time to do today, but first, let's get our website up and running. So .NET Watch. Do you know that you can do .NET Watch? Because it's super cool. Quick question on generate VC request method. Yeah, go on. Hey, we're up and running. And let's see. Bootstrap is working. I mean, did you expect something else? Why do we have an underscore over there? That's interesting. Why is that an underscore? Pum 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 pum. Yeah, isn't it? Why is the QR code false? Is it always false? Are you talking about my code from the 425show.com? 425show.com. Let's go to that. 425show.com. Include QR code equals false. So this is when you request a VC request, right? A generate VC request. Okay. Sorry for jumping onto a different topic, but it's fine. We're here to help. Is that request false? Interesting. Okay. Haven't opened my code in a while. Let's see if I can. .NET VC. There you go. I have it here. This is totally different code base, but don't worry about it. We use exactly the same process. We did build it with the Razor pages, which I love. So if we go into API, right, source under issuer controller, then what you're saying is that when we generate the VC request, the data model has the include QR code as false. I was copying what was there, so let's see. Include QR code false. What does the API say about it? So for people wondering what I'm talking about, our very good friend CodePatter asked why is the QR code in the VC issuance false? VC request, okay. I thought it should be true as this is the request to create the credentials. You're absolutely right. So let's see what the API has to say. 425.show and then VC docs, I think. VC docs. Oh my God, I got it. Straight. And then we have how to guide requests service for issuers, issuance API. This is what we're doing. Right? Include QR code true. So the issuance request payload contains information about your verifiable credentials issuance. Let's see what. Yeah, that's. I am stumped. Why do we have it as false? In this, I think in the samples is also false, right? I think in the samples is also false. Because if we go to the 425 show and then VC sample. Let's take us to the GitHub repo, and then from there we jump to .NET. And then in the .NET solution, in the issuer controller, they take the payload and then they do all this replacement. If it's mobile, issuance pin, else is not. Let's see, okay, so it loads that, it loads the JSON string. And the first thing that it does, it's parsing it. So it decides on the pin, new GUID, callback state, authority, callback URL, callback issuance, And then it does not say anything about the QR code. So it should be in the JSON file. 404, but that is another problem. I'm getting a not found from the request. Well, this is a very different error message. Are you hitting the right endpoint? Because that will be related to your app settings. So in here, under app settings, your verifier and authority DID settings should be right. If you're getting a 404, it means that you are not hitting the right endpoint. Also, the credential URL for the VC portal, another important thing, you need to make sure that this manifest, if we check our code, there's nothing secret in there anyway. It's app settings. Under here, that credential manifest needs to be reachable and have the right permissions. That is the requirement. But yeah, give it a go. And then if you still have issues, reach out to us on Discord. I will get Matthias. Yeah, that was confusing. I mean, I'm confused as well. I think it has something to do with the, sorry, let's go back to the code base here. I think it has to do something with the JSON. Let's see the JSON file, credential files. Not the rules, we don't want the rules, that's fine. We want the, where did they put the JSON file for that? Oh, presentation, issuance request config. Okay, this is the one. Include QR code false. It is weird. It will move over to Discord. Yeah, I'll have an issue there. I know. I see more people have joined us now. Thanks for joining us. Hope everyone is well. We're gonna go back and do some Razor pages today with .NET 6. And we are rewriting this website. We're migrating this website from some weird React, Gatsby, JavaScript horror into ASP.NET Razor pages because we need to extend it. We added yesterday this section over here and people were not happy because now they want to have a list of all the previous Twitter spaces that we've put together. And therefore, which one is I need to hide? I hide this one. And therefore, since we need to extend it, I don't want to rewrite in Gatsby. And I do not want to write in some weird thing that I cannot debug because when we're trying to install the NPM packages yesterday, it was throwing all sorts of error messages and it was even looking for Visual Studio. Why? I have no idea. So let's try and build something with something I know. ASP.NET Razor pages with .NET 6. The latest and greatest. And right now our website is up and running actually. If you come here, look at this beauty. This is the result of 5 minutes of coding. We updated our Razor pages and we added Bootstrap directly from a CDN. And I know it doesn't help with local development, but you know what? It doesn't matter. I mean, the hit to the CDN is minimal and I don't care about having the files locally. So I deleted also all the files that were under here, under library. In fact, we can delete the whole thing here because we don't need it. Bye. Move the recycle bin. Bye. And then we're using .NET Watch to run the site. So if we do changes, then it will pick them up automatically. Oh, there you go. That's why it has that. Still don't know why it came from. Do we have an underscore on the... No, we don't have an underscore. So let's save this. In fact, if we save, you'll notice that it recompiles, which is pretty awesome. It uses hot reload, which was a hot topic a few days ago, a few weeks ago, in fact. And now if we go back, you'll see that this one has not refreshed, interestingly enough. Huh. Is hot reload broken? Hot reload says succeeded. Yeah. Oh my God, it's broken. Oh, you know what? I think I changed both to 5,000. Did I do that? Huh. Let's stop this for now. So let's stop the hot reload. I think I screwed up something. Oh, I moved them the other way around. I put the HTTPS on 5,000 and the HTTP localhost on 5,001. Okay, that's why it's not working. So we change it to the standard thingy that everyone is using. Let's fix it. So yeah, we want HTTPS on 5001, only because I'm a creature of habit. There. I'm gonna start. It was interesting that the .NET Watch did not pick up our changes for that that page there. Let's see. Oh, you know what? I think it's cached. And then if I do F5, it will not save that page. We did save that page. Where is it loading from? So we changed this for the 5-star website, and then we changed this under here. Yeah. So technically, since we're looking at the same site, oh, that one's fixed. This one, oh, this one must be coming from somewhere else. Okay. Where is it coming from? Should be somewhere in the main. That's the title. Ah, there you go. That's why it wasn't fixed. Sorry for accusing you, hot reload. You do your job. Yeah, there you go. It's all fixed. Now let's go ahead and make this page black. We're starting with that. Also, this is way too zoomed in, so it has this weird, what was it? What's it called? The burger menu on the side. And we need to make it look and feel like this, which is a long way from what we are at, where we are right now. So let's start with a black background. We want our page to be totally black. Site CSS, font, body, HTML, font size 14, background color black. Black as it comes. Bada boom, bada biss. I was gonna say, oh, that looks nice. Yeah, that's the wrong URL, obviously, because we changed that. Oh, what? So this one's black now. This one's not black. Oh, you know what? I think it's getting it from the container or something, and therefore it's not black. So let's go into our layout, and then is there a header, body? Do we just need to put in the body? Let's put in the body. Okay, so maybe not there. Maybe here. This is gonna be a lot of experimentation with, code day. Ah, there you go. Boom. I think we also, well, we don't need to change the lanes right now. There's a way for Bootstrap 5 to pin that at the very bottom of the page. So let's go and find that. No, customize layout. On that, we want content. No, not that. Where should it be? Components, I think. And what's that called at the very bottom? That is the, let's find it. That is the container footer. Yeah, there's a footer and there's a class there. I think we can actually pin it at the very bottom of the page. So how do we do that? F. Fine. Footer. Sticky footer. Oh, look at that. Sticky footer. Why is that? No, I don't want a custom component. I want to use the, where's the footer? Documentation, custom components, cards, migrating to V5. Is that in the layout? Customer's layout. No, it's not in the layout. Content. It must be in the content. Helpers. Utilities. Nope. Extend. No. About. Forms. Definitely not forms. Components. Pagination, spinners, tooltips. How do we pin the footer at the very bottom? I mean, this is a problem, right? If you see here. So, you know what? Let's change this. Watch, connect, blog activities. Let's do that. Oh, you know what? No, we need to change the navbar. Yes. You go away. And now we need to change you go away. We need to change the navbar and give it a custom background. needs to be black, right? It needs to be consistent so we can make it look and feel like the other one. So I think you can change that here. If we go here and then say Bootstrap there. We're looking for, where's Navbar? Navs and bars. No, I want Navbar. And then there's a nav color schemes. You can also use the style. See? So let's use this custom style to change the navbar to be nice and black. Black as it comes. So if we save this, what happens to our page? It doesn't seem to have affected the color here, right? Navbar light. There's a black is 0000. Color black. Does that work? Save. And auto load succeeded. So let's see what we got. F12 maybe. I wonder if it's if the CSS is cast. It's not cast. So did it? Yeah, I did pick it up. Navbar, okay. Let's see what else we need to do there to make it work. Too many things here. What do we have on the web page? What I say here? Keep it simple. I'm gonna use that. I'm gonna comment out the other thing and see what happens. The best way to debug is by commenting things out. Who's with me? So if we were to do this, and I don't want to save that, I want to say do this and save. Did that get saved? I think it did. So come back to our page. Change color for sure. Maybe it's the BG white. It could be. You're absolutely right. Let's go and have a look. I like it. Teamwork. So we're gonna hide this one and then remove some classes from the previous one and see what happens. Thank you, Copilot, for being so helpful. My trusty Copilot, so BG white. Let's remove that and save and see what happens. Couldn't be blacker than black. Like it. So this can go. We also need to make the Navbar area. Oh, that's the index.css. Yes, that's the 45 so website. We need to add an image now. So let's go back to our web page and see how we can add the image. Image. There you go. Navbar light container, Navbar brand. Okay. And then that's it. Apparently, looks like it. So we are. Oh, I wonder if it comes first, like here. Yes. What was it? V. Yeah, it still has an A, so it's an anchor. href doesn't take you anywhere. Perfect. So we keep it kosher like as it was before. So let's do this and add that there. There's a shortcut for formatting. I know there's a keyboard shortcut for formatting, but it's fine. So we're just gonna copy this and put it here. More or less they mean the same thing, but it's fine. We're just keeping it consistent and we're gonna remove that now. We don't need it. And we're going to add a Microsoft logo. And the Microsoft logo should be, so let's see what else do we have open. We don't want that, but we want the 45, so web. We're gonna steal some assets from here. No point in reinventing the wheel. So this is the old website, which is all JavaScript, which I don't mind JavaScript, but the fact that it brings all this weird background, 45 logo, log counter, we'll need these eventually, but for now, oh yeah, we need that one as well. New background, okay. But we may not need all of them. YouTube local, favicon, okay. And then his image, we may not need these. There was a 4K in here as well sometime. Images, was it under source, images, 4K. See, there's like a log icon. There are quite a few components here. Discord logo, 45 show logo, SVGs as well, offline. Oh, I see. Okay, some of them are SVGs, some of them are PNGs. We're looking for the Microsoft logo. There you go. Oh, it's an SVG. Okay. So copy, and let's take everything into site. Should put everything in images. Where is that? 45. Trying to find. You know what? I will put it under here. New file. No, sorry, new folder. Images. And then paste. Oh, beauty. But can we put an SVG in there? Let's find if we can see. Let's see if we can put an SVG as a. Can you even put an SVG there? Can you reference an SVG? Must be possible. Is this an SVG? No, this is image source. Image source SVG. Using SVG CSS tricks. Okay. How do we add an image source? Oh, okay, you just reference the SVG. Perfect. So here we just need to say in the navbar, we need to say, can I drag it? Images. No. I was expecting it. Yeah. So it should be root, I guess. Like tilde that. Images. Then Microsoft logo. .svg. And then I'm going to, I'll say Microsoft logo. And then we need to say how big we want it to be. So let's see, where is it referenced? How big did he make it? Or he or she, our designer. Say that. Let's see where it's used. Microsoft logo. Header, there you go. What size did he use? From images, and then where is it? Microsoft logo, source, Microsoft logo, alt, width 240. That's exactly what we needed. And then close, I guess. Definitely not that. It's that and then that. What? There. Okay. So let's save this one and see what we broke. Ah, we didn't break anything. So the other thing I want to do now is I want to put these on the right hand side, and we want to make the icons different color. So index, can we reference an anchor within the same? We should be able, right? Because we don't really need an area anymore. So can we reference, and then it should be href, right? And then we can point it to a div. If I remember correctly, we can point it to a div name, a div ID. So we can use another anchor or something. For now, let's do that, or hash. So what do we have on the actual website? On our actual website, we have watch, connect, blog activities. Watch, and then we're gonna do 2 more of these. Watch, connect, blog activities, and we can change the text to white. Although I don't think it's white, so we need to be careful here. Activities, and then Twitter Spaces. I think we need spaces, Twitter Spaces. How's everyone this afternoon? Twitter Spaces. Everyone good? Good. This one will definitely take us to a different page. href. So we need, what was it before? See, I was quick at deleting things. We'll find it later. So the Navbar is here, so that will be Twitter Spaces. So we need to change that. What is the color on our webpage? I think it's white. Let's find out. This is small, isn't it? Yeah, we also made that comment that in a non-4K screen, this looks a little bit weird. So F12 on this one. Let's find what the class on this one is. Color FFF, so it's white. Okay. In that case, we want text. Height. Yes. See, I love how Bootstrap makes it fairly straightforward to just work out what you need to do. I also want this, collects justify content between, justify content right, and where did my hamburger go? Oh, it's there, but we can't see it because it's so navigation collapse. What is the burger button? The button, okay. Type button, collapse, navbar area, navbar supported. We need to have a class, navbar toggler icon. How do we make the navbar toggler icon white? Same. Style. Nah. Navbar toggler white. There must be some class in Bootstrap because I would be surprised if we're the only ones that are struggling with this. So let's see Bootstrap, Navbar, and then anything on the toggler? Now forms color scheme. That BG primary. That's a custom color. Container placement. So I think that's the placement. I want to do toggler. Okay, there you go. That's our toggler. Toggler are left aligned by default, but should they follow a sibling element navbar brand? Okay. Hey Hector HSC, how are you, my friend? I think it maybe just say Hector. Everyone is doing great. That's good to know. Doesn't say anything about the toggler, right? It's just saying Navbar brands. Toggler, button, collapse, type, span class, that. I think we have, I think it was using the old version of, I don't want that, I want this. It is using a span, okay, so Navbar icon, there must be a way to change it. Let's put them side by side. And then hide this. So Navbar flex, toggler. I think the, sorry, no links here. Ergo and roads, unfortunately. You can put links on the 45, so if you want to, if you jump there. BS target, I think it's the same. BS toggle, height, BS target, yeah, Navbar scroll. Although this one is using, check this out, this one is using, and then Navbar scroll area expanded, Navbar supported content. Navigation, so slightly different format between 5 and, so the toggler is here. Bottom class Navbar toggler, yeah, that's the same. It's Bootstrap linked to buttons component. Oh, it's for the buttons. Oh, because it's a button, right? Okay, that's a very good point. Light, it's light. BTN dark, and we want light. Let's try that. So the toggler, because it is a button, you're absolutely right. And then the class would be that, and then BTN light. Now it makes sense, thank you. That was a great pointer. Let's see what happens. Did it refresh? Hot reload says succeeded. Did we saved that, right? Okay. Hot reload oh! Why is it only hovering? Why is it going white when it hovers? There's no right. It needs to be always. Navbar collect, Navbar toggler, span, class. Maybe we need to put in here as well. Nope. It only shows when we, obviously, just putting random shit in there doesn't make sense because it's not in the classes. Hey, commit a prog? Yes. In here you think, BTN, okay, and then button, white, light. Oh! What? White? Yeah. Is that the actual hover, the hover experience? Let's see what the, so if we go back to Bootstrap and then go back here, then, yeah, I know. It's like weird, right? So I wonder if we can see the responsive behavior. Where is it? We were on the, so you see this one is super nice. Oh, let's see how this one is. Div class, collapsed content. Div class collapse. What is this? This is the external. No, I don't want external, but this one looks nice. Why is not the rest of it collapsed? Scrolling. Toggler. How much smaller does it need to be the toggle? Toggler. Okay, there's down here. I understand only a few things. It's fine. We all understand a few things. Hi, I laughed so hard at your Gatsby video. Yeah, did you? That's why we're writing everything with ASP.NET, because, yeah. Is it because I was crying for the fact that it was breaking on the dependencies, or the fact that I didn't understand what I was doing? I mean, I would be laughing with myself as well. if I wasn't crying inside. But I appreciate the Triple X Bob. Triple X Bob. I'm getting better at pronouncing names. So Bob, right? Yeah. So right now we have our website, which doesn't look too bad, but when we collapse it, it just does this weird behavior over here. You know what? Let's do an F12 and see. Yeah, we can't do F12 obviously like that. How dare you do F12 like this? So I wonder if I look at this. Oh, there you go. What is this? This is the Navbar toggler. You know what? We didn't put a BTN there. That's why. Because we didn't put a button on the. So it's a button, but it's not a button in the code. That's weird. Nope, that's the wrong one. We want this. So technically in here. Ah, there you go. It is. We didn't put the BTN. Yeah, did I save that? I should have saved this, right? So if I hover over it, for some reason it is squashed. This one doesn't even collapse. Isn't that weird? Like this one will never collapse. Oh, it collapses here. Menu. Well, obviously because they're not using Bootstrap, their behavior is different. Okay, so we are here. Now, why is this? We did check at the outer. Navbar toggler button. There's a typo. There's a typo, I think. That's why. Light. Oh, maybe it just didn't include the whole thing. Okay, I thought there was a typo and that's why it wasn't showing. No, there is no typo. Sorry, it's too small to see there. I get it. Why are you not showing? Why are you doing this? Is that the default behavior? No, okay, so it says expanded. Nope, doesn't. Is it fixed now? No, it's not. What? This is maybe a control F5 and see what happens. Nope. It's definitely not a caching issue. So Navbar toggler. Navbar collapse. Yeah, so this one is controlling the inner contents there. Yeah, ask away if you have any questions about how these things are working. Ask away. We are all learning together right now. So this one reloads the page, and this is definitely not. And we do know that this is the outer cell. The toggle collapsed. Oh, it's the collapse class. So we need to override the behavior of the collapse class? No, I don't think so. You know what? I'm going to move on. I'm not going to get stuck in here too much. So we have this is working now. Let's see what the actual website looks like. Oh, we need to add the graphic. We need to add this, and we need to add a graphic because there's a graphic behind it here. So I suspect that we need we need this one first. What is that? Oh, a weird remnant of the past. So we need a 45 so logo. Let's go and get it. So this should be placed right. I think that should be right below the navbar, and as you can see, everything is squashed. So we need to. I don't want to restrict all the contents. I just want to restrict these lanes because we need to have this line over here. So I suspect that what we need to do is we need to have a content within this to load here. So it'll be a div within the main div. Okay, let's see. But baby steps. You know, I had these on the 45show.com here, not here, 45show.com. See that? It's down here. I want to do the same. So for that to work, do we have, yeah, we do have privacy terms and conditions, usage and stuff. So for that to work, what do we need to do? We need to copy this. So let's inspect this baby. What class did I use? Footer text muted fixed bottom. So footer text muted, that's what we want. So let's see what our footer looks like. Yeah, we'll do basic, like we'll do the first page today, and then footer text muted, which is good, and then it says fixed and bottom. So save that. Let's go back to our page and see what we've done. Check this out. With the smaller font here. So what kind of fonts we use? Oh, you know what? I don't know if we are using a custom font here. Does this look like a custom font to you? I wonder. Oh, I wonder what kind of font we're using. No, I want F12 here. So what is the F12? Do we have a font somewhere loaded? Style. Outline, header, sizing, element, body, margin, font family. Oh, no, that's the default, right? Sego UI, sans serif, so we don't need to change that. How to make horizontal line with several colors in it with CSS. Using gradient? Yeah, we're using gradient. In fact, I was looking at that before the stream. So if you look at that, there's a hero background. I think it's just a border. And then it uses the border image and then it just applies it. Margin top, what is that for? Box sizing, and I think it makes the display flex. What is that for this? Zero background, okay, here. I wonder if it has the hero wrapper, hero content, static PNG, that's fine, we'll get that. And then hero graphic, yes, our other graphic, and then video content. And then it's an iframe, which we can copy actually. Document. If I remember correctly, you can copy this thing, you know? Doc type. Oh, there's a doc type in there, interesting. Okay, yeah, so did I answer your question? There is this hero background and then there's a border at the very bottom. Yeah, there it is. So this is, I wonder if we can copy this because we will need it. So if we go back to our website here, well, let's do one thing at a time. So I think the next thing we need to do is to add the 45 show, which is under static 45 show logo. Yeah, so let's go and find that. Files, components, hooks, images. Could be under 4K, 45 show logo. That's the one. We found it. Copy. You're welcome. I will, you know, in fact, you can go to 45show.com and do, 45show.dev, do view source, and then you can find it. So now we just need to put that under images, paste. And we can use it in our code. So under layout, here, inside our main, render body. So it's in the indexed CSHTML. Text center, welcome. And this is what we're seeing on the page. So if we go back to the page, here you see the welcome. This is where we see that. So this is what we need to fix and make it the size that needs to be. So this one is text center, which is great. Div. I think that inherits from container. Yeah. So we need to create a new container here, I think. Div container class equals. Isn't Copilot scary? Obviously, I don't want that. We need to make sure that the container is specific size. So we want it to take like 2/3 of the screen, right? So let's leave that for now. And then in here we can do image. See. And I will say it's under root, then images, and then 45. So 45.logo.png. Oh, look at that. I like it. What will that do? I have no idea. So, oh my God, look at that. This is way too big, by the way. Also, we don't want that HR there. Where's that coming from? Is this part of the Navbar? Oh no. I don't want to have that separator. I don't want to have a div. So it is part of the Navbar? What if we don't want the separator, the HR, because that must be coming from somewhere, right? Nav. Remove border bottom from Navbar. Is there a border bottom here? Yes, there is. But for that, it's under utilities? Yes. So how do we remove the border? Just override it? I guess we do, right? We just need to override it. Remove the class? Well, the class is part of the... Oh, I see what you're saying. Should go. Thanks, man. Thanks for joining us. Can Meta prog? Sorry, I assume that it's in layout.cs. Well, we're referencing that is not coming from, yeah, I know where it is. So it's here. Thank you. So this navbar, I don't think it has a, oh yeah, it does have a border bottom. You're absolutely right. Damn. Thank you. I didn't realize it was an added, so it was inheriting. Boom. Done. Let's see what the, oh, look at this. Nice. We're getting there, right? Apart from this weird behavior, but it's fine. We'll fix that later. That was good. Okay, so we want to make this baby smaller. So how big is it here? This is small, right? So let's see what the size looks like, what they have defined here. H1, hero content, hero. So this one inherits from the hero content. Max width is that. What's the height? It doesn't have a height. Interesting. On the element you want to inspect, you can Control Shift C. Oh, allow. Yes. On the element you want to inspect, you can Control Shift C. This one, Control Shift C. Oh, nice. Yeah, I think this one inherits from the overall. No, it doesn't. So I think it inherits from the hero wrap. I'm just trying to find where the height is. It's not, I think it's inheriting from here, from the hero content. Yeah, that's too big. So hero content, H1, is there a class, line height. So what will happen if I make the line height 1.5? doesn't do anything. So it's not the line height. Is the Control-Shift-C blocked? It was the Shift. I don't know why the Shift was blocked for some weird reason. Maybe it was one of the words on the Microsoft Developer channel that is tightly controlled. So it's not the line height, it's not the color. Yeah, we need to keep the color there. So where is this taking its height? Because I don't see anything in the image itself. Box sizing, margin, no, that's not it. It's about boxing, color, font size, nope. Ah, interesting. I mean, we can make it smaller anyway, right? We can say what size it is. So let's go back here to main, or sorry, index, and we'll make it height 150. That's smaller. I think it's at 80 maybe. Half it. Divide and conquer. 75. Save. Haha. Almost there, right? Looking good. Although this is too far to the side now. It's not too far to the side. I like it. It's not too bad. Check this out. Okay, we're seeing some similarities here. Well, Microsoft logo is too far to the right, but you know what? I'm not gonna leave it. It's 165 on the original site. I love Razor pages so much. I know, I love them too. It does the job. So let's go with that. We're making good progress here today. Slightly bigger than, am I zoomed in here? Oh, I am definitely zoomed in, but I wonder if it's the same zoom as this one. Still big. I wonder if we just need to change the fonts. Although I prefer this, it's more readable over that. Now the next thing I want to do is I want to take these and put them to the side. So let's see how we move these ones. Is it alignment on the layout for the nav items, div collapse and justify content right. This one did not work as I expected it to work. So Navbar flex grow -1. Is it this that we need to change? Bootstrap, Navbar, align. Bootstrap. It doesn't have anything about alignment. Placement. It has placement, but this is not for the internal. So I wonder how we can change that. Hey, wait. Yeah, I didn't do that here. So let's Google for it. Bootstrap, Navbar, align. Right. See, I'm not the first one to ask for it. Flex alignment class. How to align Navbar to the right. Thank you, Studied Night. So it says Navbar light, collapse, justify content, and I said right. It should be and. Okay, interesting. Let's give that a go. Justify content and it's fixed. All your problems are fixed now. It's not. So this was not the case to fix it. I may be missing something else. Navbar. So this is where it needs to be, right? Yeah, so collapse, MS Auto. Here's the output of the above program where Navbar items are aligned to the right. What am I missing? Div class, collapse, Navbar collapse. I don't think this is what we want, but let's see. So it says Navbar collapse. Navbar collapse. D is flex, justify content end. Right aligning navbar using space utility. What space utility? UL navbar flex MS auto. There are other ways to navigate. So what is the first one? This example, to align the items on the right navbar. Here we use the flex alignment class. Okay, there's a flex alignment class somewhere. Navbar, nav item. So where's the flex? Oh, navbar expand SM, BG success. Are you guys seeing the flex class anywhere? Because I'm not seeing it. Navbar area control, area expand, blah, blah. That's the toggle, so we can ignore that. That whole thing can be ignored. So this is navbar justify end, content end. Yeah, that's what we're doing. Collapse. Navbar, so collapse, navbar collapse, we have that. And then justify content end. So what happens if let's remove this and say save and see what happens. For the sake of consistency. Yeah, that didn't work. So F12. Let's bring that back. Let's expand that. So navbar here. That's the one we want. Where did it go? Flex support and then it just disappeared. Collapse. Flex basis. Nope. Justify content, flex and important. Justify end. Yeah. Must be somewhere around here. Justify context. This doesn't do anything. This definitely does something. Let's display. Okay, we don't want to remove display. Flex basis, no. Flex basis, flex grow. Oh, something's like navbar collapse. Align items center. Can we do align items right? No. End? Nope. This does not help. Maybe this was not the best blog post. Let's see. How to align navbar items to the right in Bootstrap 4. Not the one that we want, but the one that we need. So how does he do it? Navbar here. Okay. Is that it? We do not use a predefined Bootstrap class to align. In this example, we create navbar and then using CSS. Oh, okay, so navbar margin left auto. Yeah, you know what? I don't want to introduce custom CSS here. If I can use so navbar expand, SM, navbar nav, ML auto. Maybe that's the one that we need? Let's find out. The trial and error approach. Isn't it fun working with CSS? Wait, where is he or she applying it? Oh, it's in the UL. In the UL. Okay, maybe not that. Will that fix anything? Maybe that was the issue. Is it? Oh, there you go. Fixed and fixed. It was in the UL. So, making good progress. Making good progress, I'm telling you. So we got that. Task closed. Yeah, you know what? Maybe we should write what we're trying to achieve here because I don't have a list of. So we got notepad. Let's see. Dark notepad, right? And you can actually zoom in on this one. It's crazy. So we got create website. We've done that. Add Bootstrap. Done that. Bring CSS slowly over to new website. Can we actually edit? Yeah, I think we need to. Yeah, that's a poor man's edit. Where's the file next place? Don't do that. Where's that now? File. I can swear. Settings? No, definitely not. Back. Surely there was a way to edit the. It's fine. We've done that. So let's mark it as done. And then here. Let's create nav. We've done that. Thank you. And then we have create, add 45 show logo. Done. And then we have, add footer. We're done, but we're not done yet with the footer. So let's change it to be what the 45 show looks like. The actual 45 show. So this one says at the very bottom, it says privacy, terms of use, trademarks, and Microsoft. So in fact, we need to copy link and then go back to our website and add it. Here. In the footer. Where's it copying? Because it's a copyright, yes. So what I want to say here is, I think we need to create a container here for that, as in put them to the side and then text align class. Use like text align. No, like text, and it must be alignment. We need to find how to align the text. I'm not a Bootstrap expert. Contents, images, reboot, layout. No. We don't want a grid for now. Just gonna text align. Images, typography, text truncated, I don't want that. Vertical alignment. Where's that for? Under what? Vertical alignment. Oh, okay, text. Okay. Start align text on all ports. Good. Text end, I guess. Align text on all viewport sizes. What does that mean? Oh, there you go. And align text. Perfect. Text end. Easy peasy. Is it text end? It's down there. Okay. I think now we need to add a little bit of a structure, because we have 4 different things that we need to align side by side. Or we can maybe, I don't know, put spaces in there, but it doesn't look nice. It won't be properly aligned. So as you can see here, there's like this, which is tiny, by the way. Probably need to change the font size. So down here, let's change the code for that. Also, can we make the footer taller? And yeah, we need to remove the. There must be a. Yeah, we need border, no border. We don't want a border. Or do we have a border here? I can't remember. Oh, there's a border. We need to add that border. So let's remove that border and add this cool border over here. footer container. Oh no, from the footer we want the border. That. For that, we might have to actually create a class footer. Yeah, let's do that. Let's create our very first CSS class. Oh yeah, I think we also need to fix it. There's an issue with importing site CSS is here. So let's create that class over there. Lovely. Copy pasting for the win. Site footer. I don't know why there was two things in there. And then when you load the page, if you come here, you notice there's an error message. Not this one. This one is definitely broken. But if we go here, there's can't get clear browser cache. Cleared data. Okay, so that's it. What is failing? It can't find 45 show styles CSS. And we do know that there's a styles file here. Oh, there's no styles. So we're just trying to get the styles site CSS. Let's fix our layout. Because, you know, having lingering issues is not nice. Let's remove that one. 2 is a BEM CSS style syntax. It refers to block element modifier. Done codes. What is that in reference to? Way. Hey, DK Flux. Good to see you. Me or each other? Friends find friends on Twitch. I love it. Oh, thanks, man. Or ma'am. I need to be more inclusive, I know. I make good content. Thank you very much. We're learning Bootstrap with ASP.NET, .NET 6 and Razor. And so let's fix this one. Remove the broken reference. Starting a new C# Blazor job next week. Awesome. Congratulations. Fantastic. I'm really happy for you. Blazor server or Blazor assembly? Oh, the footer style you copied? Oh, I like it. I'm not good at CSS. I'm not a front-end developer. As in, I can, as you can see, I can struggle my way through it, but I'm not an expert. In fact, every time I had to work with front-end work, I had a fantastic designer and front-end developer that would create all the HTML and CSS and maybe sometimes the JavaScript, and then I would incorporate that into my Razor pages. So a little bit of a jiggery-pokery, but he would do all the hard work to make it look nice, and all I had to do was copy that HTML, translate some of it into CSS and HTML and JavaScript, and done. Currently do Blazor server. Well, you did quit your previous job. As long as you found a better job and you're excited about that, yes. What do you mean that's what I did before? Yeah. That's awesome. Deflux, I'm really happy for you. Let us know how it goes. I don't know if you're gonna be doing any identity stuff, but hopefully you've been watching the show and now you know how to do Blazor WebAssembly with ASP.NET. Good on you, my friends. Good on you. Yeah, work full-time as a front-end dev. Okay, excellent. Yes, React, Next.js, Tailwind. You know what? I looked at Tailwind the other day. I was building a website and I thought I might as well just drop some Tailwind stuff in there. I found it extremely interesting, although it felt like a poor man's approach to Bootstrap. Maybe that's me because I've been using Bootstrap forever. By saying using, I mean, you can see me struggling over here, but I can find stuff around. But yeah, Tailwind felt to me that it was pretty bare bones. Like it was giving you just enough, but not as rich and full as Bootstrap. Let me know what you think, but that was my experience with Tailwind. Maybe we should do another stream or maybe another website where we actually use Tailwind with .NET or something else. And Next.js, I think I did a blog post using Next.js with Azure Active Directory. Programming looks very hard to do. It is and it isn't. So 45 show dot, oh no, dev.to 45 show, and I think we did Next.js. Did I not do Next.js? Oh my god, why? Really? I thought I did Next.js. Wow. I can just copy pasta into an app and use, yeah. We can go on that. They already have 12 templates that work and ready to go. Perfect. Dynamo Fanboy. We are doing some .NET development today. And we are mainly messing around with CSS and HTML right now. We haven't done any coding, but there will be a lot of coding because we need to bring some components. For example, if you look at our website, I'm pretty sure I've done 45, no, it's Next.js with Azure AD. Deploy static render JS websites to that. I am pretty sure I've done a Next auth. And we even did I not do the blog post? Did I just, maybe I just have the source code. GitHub 45.com, and then it's definitely Next.js. Next? What about Next? Nothing? Yeah, there you go. I built this thing. Start small. You're looking at something that is fairly well established. I like what DigiDriver is saying here. DigiDriver is saying, programming is something everyone can do. However, it's not something that everyone should do. That's a very good point. It's a very tedious job. Programming, believe it or not, is like 65% thinking, interacting with others to design an application. Yeah. With you. And about 35% actual writing code, maybe less. So far, we haven't really written any code. We've just been copy pasting, right? And jobs that I held are like that. Chat, feel free to connect with me if I'm wrong. Thank you very much for your comments there, DigiDriver. That's absolutely right. Programming can be very different from one job to another, and in some cases, it can be like a lot more coding. Some days you could be doing like maybe 4 or 5 hours of coding, and then other times it could be 80%, 90% discussion and design, and then a lot less implementation. Unless you're not working alone, then you sit 12 hours alone doing, it's not like that. I mean, if you work somewhere that they make you work for 12 hours, then this is not a good job. And then it depends on the project. And yeah, you're right. It tends to go up and down. I've had days that I worked 16 hours or 15 hours because I was building something, but it's definitely not like that every day. So today, I've only touched code after 4 p.m. The rest of the day was emails, meetings, talking to people, going for a run, doing a lot of different things. So developer life is very different from day to day, believe it or not. Sometimes it's also just reading documentation. You don't even get to code for at least a few hours until you understand how things work. Yeah. And yeah, congrats on the 3 kilograms lost. That's 6 pounds almost. 6.6 pounds, 2.2, which is impressive. Well done. As long as you haven't done it in an unhealthy way and as long as it is sustainable, congratulations to you. Right, if you are interested in next auth with Azure Active Directory, you can do it here. And then I also build a Next.js application that uses Azure to authenticate and call some sensitive data from Azure. So make sure to check it out. Where are we? We're in this awesome website. I mean, we're not too far away, right? If you compare this, now we need, maybe we should add this logo and the YouTube video, and we're done. Oh no, we're fixing. Don't get distracted. Don't get distracted because we are trying to add. No, we're trying to fix this down here. Okay, so where are we? We are here. So we removed the border top. I thought we removed the border top, didn't we? So here, did we remove the wrong border top and a fixed bottom? Okay, that's it. And then text end, we fixed that. So if we come back here, oh yeah, we need to fix we said we have a site CSS and we need to put the footer border. I'm gonna rename this one footer border. And then we're gonna add this one into our layout CSS and see what happens. Footer, border. Oh, you know what? We're using the same name here. I don't know if it's gonna be happy about it, but let's find out what we did. Nothing? Why? Why are you the same? You know what? Maybe we need to reload. Maybe we need to... I thought this... Where's that coming from? Why is this still trying to load? Maybe we need to stop because that file is still like somehow referenced and we shouldn't be referencing that. So I'm going to... Oh, there you go. I didn't like it. I didn't like some changes. I think because we removed the file somehow or something else changed. Dun dun dun! Bring it on! Check this out! We got it! I mean, we're making progress. We are making progress. We are making good progress. So where are we? So first we need to do, I think that looks a little bit thick. Don't you think this looks a little bit thick? Maybe it's because, what's the zoom here? This is 90%. So what does it look like? Okay, it's not too thick. And then what does it look when we go to our website? It's a little bit thick, isn't it? It's a thick boy. There it is. I think this logo needs to be slightly bigger, don't you think? Like an analogy, yeah, that should be definitely bigger. So let's fix that logo. So we made that 75. I'm gonna make it 100. Look at changing border height. I think it's the, we're looking at it at a different zoom. So I think that's why. Did that actually get horizontal changes done? And did we even change this? Make it 150? It's 3 a.m.? My God. Yeah, you should go to sleep. Please don't stay up too late. It's not healthy. But thanks for joining the stream. I totally appreciate that. Oh my God, you guys are night owls. I'm impressed. Yeah, we can look at changing the height there for the border. If it feels too thick, then we might need to change it because you're right. I mean, if we go back to... Yeah, that looks better now. I like it. I think this height is good. And then what do we want to do? We want to... You said we want to change this. So this would be, let's see, Control 0. That'll be at 100%. I think that's pretty okay, right? It creates that kind of a nice layer. I think that's a good height to have for the border. We're talking about the border here. Yeah. Okay, let's go to, we're gonna add this logo behind here, which is hidden. We're gonna add this logo and then we're gonna add this video. Now it will be interesting to see how we add this logo so far to the site, because this looks weird because the container is controlling the width of the page. So you see this width over here, it's all controlled by the container. So I don't know if we need to maybe use an index for that to make it negative and then push it out to the side. The interesting thing here is that when you minimize, no, not minimize, but when you make the image smaller, everything just converts there. It hides behind. So maybe that needs a Z index as well, I guess. So first let's find this logo. This is, someone said Control-Shift-C. Oh God, check it out. Oh yeah, but I don't want that one. I want this one. Elements, this one. I want this one. Oh, wait a minute, is that, where's that element coming from? Wait a minute, where is that coming from? Should be, there you go, that's the image. So this is hero graphic blah, it's an SVG, okay. So let's copy this. This is a way to copy that element, isn't it? I don't want to go to source. Use an outer container for the background and an inner wrapper to constrain the contents. So what you're saying is here, not here, but yeah, we can probably put it here, right? What you're saying is that we need an outer container for the background. The problem is that this lives inside the layout, and the layout has a container class, which is actually what decides what the width will be. I think that's defined by Bootstrap by default. So if we come here and then go to Bootstrap, and then we say container content, no, it should be layout containers, container. So the container sets the max width for its responsive design. So if we mess with that, then we're gonna break the nice responsiveness there. So I don't know if we need to use an index, like a right index, and then push it to minus something. But then again, it will always be minus as we do that. Yeah, what is the parent of the container element? Let's see, the parent is the body. There, header, div, container, and then footer. And we're not done with the footer yet. We need to come back and fix it, obviously. Privacy, privacy. Yeah, let's remove that one. We don't want delete. Yeah, we don't need that one. Delete. Yes. Error. Yeah, we might give that. Use the body element under the body element. Well, you have body, header, and then our main container. This is like this is where, you know what, the header is done. So let's hide it. Header. I said header. So here we have the. Go away. We have the container, right? And this is the main. Oh, what? Network error on the 45 show. Okay, interesting. Everyone's gone from the 45 show? Well, thank you guys. Create a new div with a container class. Then under that div, put your main element. Here. Like here. Oh, I see what you're saying. Here? Go. Like this? Oh, you just saw that? Okay, don't worry about it. Yeah, so we have the, you know, Copilot trying to be super helpful and it's not. So we have body, then we have the div, and then the container, and then inside the container, we're rendering our index page. So this one also has a container. So somehow we need to extend outside the Bootstrap container and make it work. But for now, let's make it appear. But before we do that, we need to finish the this. So deep glass container text. Interesting, that has a container as well here. Oh yeah, because this is in the same. Yeah, okay, so that makes sense. And then what we want to do is we want to add the container element, the footer elements from down here. So we have privacy, copy link, and then if we go back to our code, we will say a href v, and then close this. Can we terminate a like this? Or does not like it? Is it gonna break? I don't know, like a fart? No, don't do that. Is our, okay, hot reload worked. Let's go back to our page. Oh yeah, obviously. Wait a minute. Why is it putting everything in the href? Oh, you know what, it doesn't like that. Oh yeah, obviously, because I did not close that. And then I need to do this. And then it has another one there. Go. Here. So that should be privacy. Although I don't know why it puts the other one first. Okay, let's remove that one and see what happens. X. But yeah, I didn't put anything over there. But okay, this is now our first one. Okay, privacy. And what do we need next? We want terms of use. No. Is that the right one? No. I was like, yeah, did Copilot know where to put the terms and conditions? That would be interesting. Terms of use, I guess. Not terms and conditions. Terms. Was it terms of use? Terms of use, yeah. Terms of use. Save. Let's go and see what happened here. Are they side by side? Are they nice and pretty? Here. They are. There shouldn't be a full stop here. Where did the full stop come from? You guys see a full stop in here? You saw, right? Terms of use. Oh, it's just the privacy that goes under. Okay. We just need to space them out a little bit. So we do the standard non-breaking space. Yeah, add one more, why not? And then we want that, capture that. Hacking, oh no. Hacking our way to creating spaces. And then we want to get the other one, which was the trademarks. You can add a Bootstrap class to space them out, or use flex on the parent with a flex gap. Ooh, nice. Flex gap. Flex gap? Z index. The Z index. Let's control layout by providing a third axis to arrange content. We may need to use the Z index for the overlap of the two elements, but for now, you say flex, sorry, it's just gap now. Oh, gap? Spacing gap. Oh, look at that. Damn. Oh, wow. Can we do horizontal gap? Horizontal centering, horizontal gap. Gap 3 degrees. Does it allow to do horizontal gap? Negative margin. Are disabled by default, but can be enabled in SAS by enable negative margins true. Ooh. We might need to use that one later on. Just show us an example. So is gap for spacing? Spacing utilities are declared. Okay, no, I don't want that. Spacing gap. Should we try it and see what happens? Gap 3. Oh, because these are different divs. I wonder if that's the reason why. Oh no, you put a link over there. Tell me what to search for and I will find it. Yeah, see, Microsoft Developer does not allow you to have spaces. Sorry, it does not allow you to have links. Sorry. We do that so we can avoid spamming from people. So I just search for horizontal gaps with Bootstrap. Five. Spacing, which is taking me back. The same Bootstrap includes a wide range of shorthand things for spacing. Okay. I don't want horizontal centering. I want look for space for the spacing docs. Yeah, that's what I'm looking right now. The only thing, so it's not gap. Let's see if somebody blogged about it. don't want admin kit. How to add spaces between columns, but we don't have columns, right? So that's important here. Gutter, gap. Let's see. PX, row PX, PG, BG primary. No. Col MD. GX is like gutter. Okay. Try ML3. Okay, we'll do that. I assume that you want me to do that here, right? ML3. Did this one add the dots? I mean, I don't mind the dots. It's like what? So what happens if I make it 5? Looks for 5, presses 6. No, nothing changed here. Did I save that? I saved that. ML6 didn't do anything. So what happens if I remove that? I think it goes back. Oh no. Okay, so did not actually do anything because of these. Let's not do that. Should be on this one. And I suspect I don't need it on the first one. I will need it on the second one. But let's see what happens now. Nope. I suspect because it's not inside divs, it doesn't do that. Or maybe we didn't refresh. No, hot reload worked. Okay, so hot reload is still hot reloading. Okay, let's add the other links and then we can think about spacing. So trademarks, copy link. Okay, href that. And then we want this. And then we want trademarks. And then finally, I think it's the Microsoft. Oh yeah, Microsoft 2021, which was copy if I remember correctly. And we don't need an href for this here. So this should be copy. Is it copy? Microsoft. And then let's check their page. Look at that beauty. Pam, pam, pam. And then there were links, but they're customized links, as you can see here. So we need to inspect. It has a special class. No, I didn't want to do that. href, data, ref, no refer, h class. CUHHF link? God. Okay, let's no use to string YYY. Oh, yeah, that's a good point. That is a very good point. Do not hardcode dates. But that was not there. That was a very good catch. So this ASP.NET text decoration none to each link to get cool. Yeah, let's fix that one first. Can we do it here? Oh, nice. Okay. Yeah, because it will inherit from the parent, right? So here, no, I want to be here. No, did that refresh? Did my hot reload work? I saved that, right? This is Text decoration none. Right? Yeah. Let me grab it from here and then X and X that. And then put it in here and see what happens. It says no hot reload changes applied. Okay. 4 more minutes to finish this. Let's do the, we'll do the date and we'll do the, oh yeah, okay, so it removed that, but the text is not white. So we need to change the text. Should be, what was it? Is it, what did we use for the text again? What was the color? In the header, we used light, text muted, text light. We don't want it muted. Okay, so, oh, this one, where is text muted? Is text light? I can't remember. So many Bootstrap classes. Ah, oh no, this is not a link, okay. Text, content, text light. Text right, text light. No, that's not the right one. Where's the text? Text, content, layout, no. Customize, no. Color. Primary colors. Yeah, we don't want to customize that. Under color in the docs. Under color, okay, color. Oh, that's where I was, okay. So primary theme colors, I don't want a theme. It's just color. I think there was something for text, is this color? Okay, color white. Will that apply to all the text? Okay, let's find out. So text light, color white. Is that it? Is that a class? Is that colors? No, is it? Nope, it's definitely not there. Is it? Color. I don't want to change the sass. Text light. Oh, text light. Text light. Yeah, I did put text white. Sorry. Oh. See, it's fun working with you guys. You help me save time. Bah. It did not apply. Is it? Hot reload succeeded. I did say text light, right? In a class. Oh, you put the color light. Did I? Is that what I did? Oh, you know what? It's been a long day for me too, I think. Let's see now. It says hot reload succeeded. Was there any change? Text decoration none. Text light. Let's put it here. Yeah, probably. You know what? I was putting in the footer. I wasn't even putting it in the div. Yeah. Ooh, this is persistent. It does not like. I want to make sure that our changes are being applied. So if we go down here to privacy, what do we get? Text decoration none. We said text decoration none, yeah. Text and text muted. We definitely don't want text muted there. And now I notice that check the classes, change classes in dev tools. Yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Can we add classes? Classes, computed layout, class, isn't it? Add new class. So txt. Wait. Oh. Okay, so that worked on the element. Almost feels like it wasn't. Bootstrap has this weird name, Linklight. Hi, is this Minecraft? No, definitely not Minecraft. We are building a website using ASP.NET Razor. Hey, BSD guy, what time is it there? Thanks for joining us today. Thanks for everyone joining the TextLight. So Dan Code says Bootstrap has this weird class named Linklight. Okay, let's try Linklight then. Linklight. Although I'm surprised I didn't take this one. Linklight. Yes. So if we come back here, check this out. Kaboom. Oh, wait a minute. Is it because I have my weird class there? Yeah, still my weird class. So it seems that it we don't save that page. I wonder if we just need to restart the site. .NET Watch not picking up everything all the time. So let's see where we are. Yeah, that's fixed now. So if we refresh this one. Yep, kaboom, done. Linklight, you guys got it. You guys are all winners. So we need to take this. The spacing has not been fixed yet, but we can worry about that later. We want text decoration none and text link. And this one has, yeah, we need to copy the whole thing. And save, and if we go back to the website now, check that out. Where's the Microsoft one? The Microsoft is hidden here. And for some reason, we need to add the text thing here. So span maybe? Span. Spam. Like the food, spam. And then class equals, we said TextLight, right? So if we come back here, check that out. So we just need to fix the spacing. We're getting there, right? Look at that. Look at us. Just the spacing now. And we can call it a day. Let's go back to something else. So here, we got this. Let's hide it. I'm loving it. We just need to find the spacing now. Bootstrap, how to add horizontal spacing. Horizontal space. Use the getter classes. Okay, what are the getter classes? Let's see. So it is P3 for the getter class. Is that it? GX or GX5. But is this Bootstrap 5? Will that work? You know what? Let's try it. GX5. GX5. And then if we come back to their page and load it, nope, that did not work. It's not GX. Oh, thanks for following, Klaus Ever Walking Dev. Appreciate that. Are you a .NET dev? Are you a front-end dev? So it's not a getter. Maybe on the search we need to put Bootstrap 5 to be more specific. Bootstrap 5, horizontal spacing. It says what? So margin and padding. Spacing utilities are applied to all breakpoints from XS to XSL. The classes are named using the formal property blah. Okay, so for classes that set margin, P for classes that set padding. Okay, restart dev server. You think? You think that's gonna fix our problem? Did I remove the GXs from the code? I don't think I removed them. Nah, still the same. They're still the same. I think we need to look at the Bootstrap 5. Night, fellow coders. Thank you for joining us. DigiDrive. DigiDriver, sorry. Great work. Do you need it on each element? Oh, you think? Maybe we need to do that. That's a good point. Let's... how did we write the code? What did we do? We said, oh, you mean it needs to go down here? As in there. Man, that's a lot of spacing here. And then, no, and then there, and then there, and save. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just come back and remove it again. And that's a no. DigiDriver for the win. Full stack, but currently working on the front end with Angular. Oh, there you go. Perfect timing. Although this one is not Angular. This is just ASP.NET with some Bootstrap goodness. We're just trying to fix the spacing over here in the same way that we have it here. So once we do that, we're good to wrap this up. But for now, need to work out how to do it. Let's see. We'll find a way. Worst case scenario, we'll just, brute force it. Add spaces. Or add padding. Can you add MR10? We can. We can try everything. Margin right. Okay, so let's see. Is it margin right? Okay, so it should be on the right. Okay, cool. So we need to put it on the first one as well. So MR, you said MR, somebody said MR3 and then somebody said MR10. But MR10 is gonna be, more pronounced, I guess, if we do that. So we see some change. Wrong website. Ah, no. So privacy should have MR10 or MR3. I can try MR3. Maybe MR10 was too much. And this one does not really have anything other than container text end. So it doesn't define anything. Your dev server isn't reloading the changes. You think so? Okay, let's stop this one. I'll take your word for it. We'll do an MR5 and then an MR10. So we should see some changes, right? That's what you're saying. I wonder if it's CSS cast something, and then we have to do a Shift F5 or Control F5. Now, see, you were blaming my server. How dare you? I'm just kidding, obviously. It's definitely not the MR. I wonder what is. Yeah, even if we do even if I do Control F5 just to flash the cast and then refresh everything, it still doesn't work. So I'm telling you, it's not this. I think we're missing something. I think we're missing something from, worst case scenario, we'll add a grid, right? Although I'm not really keen on adding a grid right now on this. We could add a grid and push everything. Use the inspector element on DevTools. Okay, yeah, that's a good point. If only we could see what's behind the scenes, right? If only. Okay, so let's see. This one and then here. This one has gutter. Where does that gutter come from? Also, that's inherited. So for this, it says text. It doesn't seem to have the stupid class that we added. So let's see. If we do MR5. No, did not seem to affect it. I mean, we can definitely see. Add margin right 10 in the style. In style set. So you want me to do element style, in the element style. So it will be margin. Yeah, I mean, I know I can do it with margin. I was wondering if there's a way to do it right. And then we'll say 10px. Oh wow, even that brute forcing it doesn't work. Interesting. Something is bound from above. What does it say here? So it doesn't like this one? Where is this overwritten from? Unknown property name. Oh, did I put two rights? Oh, it worked. Yes, fine. So this works. I mean, we know if we style it, if we style the element, it will work. Hyphens, too many hyphens. So if we do it like that, we can brute force our CSS. But I was surprising that it hasn't picked this up. It hasn't picked up the MR or the MR10, right? You know what I mean? And the gutter. Should we just add the style and be done with it? And we'll say margin right 10 px. When it gets too late, just like screw it. As long as the code works, and as long as you're not doing anything to compromise your integrity, you're good. Let's see what happens. Why have we? I wonder if we're just looking at the wrong page now. Like, what? Yeah, we got the margins there. Done. Okay, so we got the header, we got the footer. I think that's good progress day. Let's Control-C, let's kill the server. .NET new, git ignore. Yeah, obviously we don't find anything. So let's either git ignore, then git init, git add, git status. Should have done git status before adding everything. But we need to change the favicon as well. We need to change the validation scripts. We don't want that. We need to change the launch settings, everything else in there we want. So git commit first. Yes, you're right. Thank you, Nile Crack. That's a good name. It is. Let me see if I remember correctly. This is a helper for in Razor, right? Razor get current date. Current date. What is it? Is it just daytime now? Is that it? No, I don't want to. Yeah, just use at. I like how it hides it. It's daytime now to string. Not it? Fine. Dot today, you can do today, isn't it? If you use JS on your page, you can add, yeah, I'm not gonna use today dot year. Did you know that? You can do this. Yep, just returns a year. Yeah, all these helper methods. Yeah, there you go, we're learning together. And it blows. I was like, yeah, it doesn't work. Oh, check that out. We did take the hard-coded value, right? Yes, perfect. Daytime.today.year. And you can get the day and the date and so on. So you don't have to do a two-string. It does it for you. It's a helper method. There you go. Thanks for following, Karandrik, I think. We're just wrapping up our stream now. And now we can actually commit the change. So Control-C, git add, git commit. First attempt to rewrite 425, so the dev with proper coding. I'm not gonna write that. With ASP.NET Azure pages. Done. Should we add it to GitHub? Should we add to GitHub or should we just do it locally? What is your terminal extension? Yes, it is. It is. And I'm using, which one am I using? I think I'm using PowerLink from Nick Craver, the last one I was using, which is pretty awesome, right? Yeah, it is on my post with a custom theme. It does. Looks nice, right? This one is pretty nice, and it gives you which branch you are, which .NET version you're using, which I always need to know, and then how long it took to execute. If there's an error, you get a nice flash over here. It's quite nice. Maybe I should maybe we should do a tour of my setup, and then show you how I configure it. And I have a custom font as well. Let's see if we go into settings. Oh wow, they added more things here. Yeah, post background, terminal. What are my fonts? Interaction. And I want to add ligatures as well, so I'm using a ligature enabled font. Default. Windows PowerShell. Command line that. Icon. Where are my appearance? I think it's under appearance, right? Yeah, we're using color theme, yeah, Fira Code NF, and then there is a custom theme. Monospace fonts are really nice to look in the terminal. Yeah. Advanced. Yeah, that's it. Right. Let's wrap it up. I did ask, do you guys want to see me pushing it to GitHub, or should we leave it here? You got 5 seconds to decide. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Leave it there. Look at you. And what happens if my machine breaks? Nah, we'll let it. GitHub, repo, create, 45, so new website. Oh, what did we do wrong? Was like GitHub create? Oh, I want to say if it's public or private. Okay, public. I don't live dangerously. No, I'm a boring person. What do we need to say? Oh, does. Yeah, public. A new release. Oh, there's a new release. Git push u origin main. Boo! I thought it would add it. Gh repo show 425 show new website. Sync view. Was it view? GitHub repo view? No show. View. Maybe list. List. Oh, list will do everything, right? List. No results. Okay, yeah, obviously it doesn't. Archive, edit, list, fork, rename, sync. Yeah, what will happen if we do sync? I wonder. Git list remote. Yeah, we don't have the remote yet. You think it has it? It doesn't have the remote in there. Git list remote. Yeah, see? Git remote list, you mean? It doesn't name URL. Just set the URL. Yeah, so we need to get it. See, I was trying to avoid to open the browser, but now forced my hand. GitHub remove v, remote v, you mean? Yeah, I figured that much, but it's not that command because they're not in the git command. So I need to come here and do this, which is fine. I swear there was a point in time when the GitHub command, the GitHub CLI would add it to your repo when you create a new one. Anyway, that code is now up and live. Next time, we're going to add the rest of the pages, and then for those of you that have not seen the website before, some of the content is generated dynamically. one of the things that is not working right now is the fact that every time we go live on Twitch, like now, this should actually host the content. And there is some JavaScript code that is broken. It's not broken, sorry. The JavaScript code only executes when you deploy the website and you run the static content generation. And then if at that time we're live, it will inject it here, which is stupid because I don't want to redeploy the website every time I go live. I wanted to pick it up. So there's JavaScript here, then there is, it points to our YouTube archive here. Then we need to take this and put it into a new page because we're going to create a list. And for that, we're going to simply add a JSON file at the root, and then the other page that we'll have will actually consume and render the JSON in the page as a list and make it look nice and make it look presentable so that we can list all the previous episodes. So only have an archive, not just the latest episode. And then connect to Discord will stay as it is. And then this one is also using JavaScript to pull information out from our dev.to website, which is here, 425 so. 25 so dot, no, dev.to 45 so. So the last 5 pages, the last 5 articles are displayed on the website here. I don't think you can toggle it on runtime unless your server generating the pages. Yeah, we're not using static anymore. Oh, is that what you're saying? What I was thinking about doing was have a JavaScript function that executes every so often on a timer, I guess. And then it, prompts the Twitch service every so often. And then if the content changes, if we go live, just create singular. What is a singular? I was thinking about using JavaScript. So JavaScript and inject the video. Or signal R. But the signal R needs to get the signal from somewhere, right? Signal R needs to get the signal. That's so meta. So the signal R needs to be looking at something to be notified. Yeah, we can definitely find a way to push it downstream, right, to the website. The question is, oh, you know what? We can have a function. We can do an Azure function that runs on a timer, maybe every 5 minutes. Make it more complex. Yes, let's add more things. I think you're just trolling me right now because I think the JavaScript idea was fine. It can just run on the service, right? But we can have an Azure function that runs on a timer every 5 minutes. It pulls the Twitch service. And then if it sees that we're live, it sends a message via Signal R. That's what you want me to do, right? But then again, that's 2 additional services that we need to implement. Whereas if we use JavaScript, it would just be, are you live? Are you live? Are you live? Okay, you're live. Let me change the DOM. That'll be it. So it doesn't need to be server rendered or execute on the server or whatever. I think that would be my approach for this problem. I mean, I like the fact that you want to add more services here, but at the same time, it's more services. So you have to maintain all that, deploy and make sure that everything's running. Yeah, you can do that for starters. Yeah. I mean, if it works, why would you need to change it? I mean, there's different ways to skin a cat or implement a solution, but remember, simple always wins. It's the reason why we're rewriting this freaking website, because there's so much complexity behind it. There's React, there is Node, there is Gatsby, and there are a million dependencies. Right now, the only dependency that we have in our code, as you can see, is Bootstrap. Yes, yeah, like we were looking at that yesterday, and there's like React components. There is a lot of rendering in here. There's a ton of images. There's hooks and stuff. There is, let me see, source components. There's like a million components. Look at that. I bet you I can write like 1/10. Yeah, I know. I mean, it doesn't have to be Razor Pages. It can be, I don't know, Express with Node.js. Just, I don't get why somebody would go and create something so complex, because I would never hire them as a developer again. You know what I mean? Resource banner. Like, look, React component for a resource banner. Look at all this code. It doesn't do anything. Read all the docs, download the samples. You know? Oh my God! The Mr. Wise rating with a party of 7. Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the stream, friends. Bring it on, bring on the raid. What have you been working on? Yes, raids are always sweet. Yeah, hi, hello. What have you been working on? What are you guys building? Were you building something exciting? We're doing Razor pages today with ASP.NET 6, and we're rewriting this whole website with a new website. Nothing. Oh, you play games? Nice. Well, welcome. Unfortunately, we're just about to wrap the stream in 4 minutes. We're doing a recap of everything that we built so far. There's a public GitHub repo that you guys can go and have a look at what we built. It's called GitHub 45 Show New Website. Yeah, we just finished a 2-hour stint to make our website work. This is what we've made so far. So this is how we started. This is the beginning, and this is where we got to this point, which is, fairly decent progress, I guess. We want to migrate this weird website to this beautiful website, handcrafted with love and lots of help from the community. I appreciate you guys helping out today. I am awful. Yeah, it's it's an exercise in futility, I guess. Rewriting existing code base and spending time on doing that. Is it worth my time? Probably, because we have to extend stuff and people have been asking to get more exposure here and they want to add more things. How long have you been working on this? We just started 2 hours ago. So we went from 0 to this in 2 hours. And trust me, most of the time we're fiddling with Bootstrap and CSS. There's no much code so far in here. There will be code when we start integrating with other components, but so far that's the most that we have to do. Like most of it is static website. Yeah, thanks, that is good progress. Most of it is static content. There will be a couple of elements that will be dynamically populated as things happen, and we're just discussing about how to pick up a Twitch stream kicking off and then reporting that back to the website so it can dynamically change, because our original website had this. Let me close this one. Our original website has this element over here that should update dynamically when we go live on the stream. Can Twitch send an event? No, it cannot. I think you need to use the API to find out if it's running or not. I think there's a state for the, so it's all written in JavaScript. In fact, we could go and see the JavaScript and how they've done it. I hope past streams, do it on past streams. Twitch subscribe, no, that's not Twitter Space, no, that's the one that we did yesterday. Calendar, app insights, header, hero. We also pick up the upcoming events from a calendar, and that's also broken. New sites list, not news, streams list. Streams. Currently online container, there you go. So there is a function down here. There's an actual function that runs somewhere, and then it checks whether the stream is live. So we need to deploy that somewhere. Interesting. And then if there is stream data, then we say if the stream is live, then host it. If not, oh, is that all it does? It just says live now? Boo. So in effect, if we were to go back to the website, it would say offline. That's it. Is that it? Oh, that's a pity. I wonder if can you host Twitch inside as an iframe or something? Can you do that? Can you do iframe hosting? I don't know. Let's see. Let's find out. Host Twitch stream on web page. How to host on Twitch? No, I don't want to do that. How to use host mode? No. Watch parties. I wonder if they block you from doing it. Yeah, an iframe probably would work, right? Does Twitch send an event when you can send? No, it doesn't. We actually poll through an Azure function and then we respond to it. Imagine an iframe would work. Can you do an iframe on... Yeah, but you want the player only, right? So that would be the question, and I don't think you can they expose that. Sorry, official Rossi, we can't do links on the Microsoft Developer, but you can do links on the 45 show. I think Michael Jolly was showing video on his site somehow. Was he? Oh, yeah. The bold bearded builder is awesome. He might have done it actually, but I wonder if he's using one of his own services. Twitch iframe maybe. Twitch iframe embed not working. You know what? I wouldn't be surprised if they don't allow you to do it because they want people to use their platform. They don't want people to do that. Embedding Twitch. It says you can embed Twitch functionality in your website in 3 ways. Embedding everything explains how to embed both a video player. Oh, embedding video. Oh, right. Okay, so it won't allow you to embed live. Oh, that's the page that you linked. Okay, thanks. We ended up at the same place. But you see, it says, oh, embedding live streams. Ooh, in a non-interactive iframe. That's what we want. Oh my God, this is just insane. You can actually host it. So HTTPS Player TV channel, and then parent streamers news.example.com. What is that? Parent. Do you need to keep the parent as it is? Parent. Required. Domains that will be embedding Twitch. You must have one parent key for each domain your site uses. Oh, that's interesting. What does that mean? Like 45show.dev? Is that it? Using a channel? I mean, we should have it muted, right? You know what? I won't see it now in action. Screw it. We're going to go back to the website. So here, we're going to just use the index and we're just going to stick it in here. Of course, we're just going to copy pasta and see what happens. There, and then there. Thank you. This is the magic of... So this, and now we're embedding this iframe, which is perfect. And then we're saying we want to channel is 45 show. And then streamer news example, I don't know, 425show.dev. Well, I want to run this now. I bet it's gonna break because the domain is not linked anywhere, but at the same time, let's see. Well, maybe it doesn't like it because it's running under localhost. Who's ready for a big surprise? Let's see what happens. Oh, what happened? Almost. We got this. Player.twitch.tv refused to connect. Why? Is it because we're under... Is it because we're not using the right domain? You know, I think it's because it's localhost 5001. Let's say when we need to register something. Okay. You can embed live streams on a website. Embedded video windows must be at least 400 by 300. Okay. And then it says lights. Okay. There are types of VODs. Embedding live streams in a non-interactive frame. Allow full screen. What do we do here? Allow full screen. Yes. That's right. And then there. But it does say that using a channel name, using a video ID, using a collection. We don't want it to be interactive. So for now, I don't want it. But do we need to embed a script? No, it's just an iframe. Okay, so it is an iframe. So the question is, isn't complaining because the parent is not the right URL? Do we need to use HTTPS localhost? Let's find out. So maybe because it's not running under 45show.dev, it doesn't like it. So HTTPS localhost or localhost. I'm not using watch. But if that's the case, then it should be a fairly straightforward check whether we're live, and then, oh, bring it on. Yes. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. We just need some JavaScript around it to hide and show the div, and then we're done. Man, that's a lot of inception, by the way. So let's stop this page from happening. How far does it go? Yes, easy. Yeah, so it's not too hard. All we need to do now, and then there are two things that we need to do. Obviously, when we're running locally, we need to have a local host. But when we are in production, it needs to pick up the URL. So that's the one thing that we need to pass dynamically here. And then we can make that a variable, right? I guess we can make that a variable. And we can pass it in. And then for the other thing that we need to do is, I don't even know. What's in the index model? Nothing. You can just use the environment. Can we use environment here? Yeah, but we don't want to rewrite, like we don't want to have two different versions of this, right? We just want to say, if I am, oh, you mean this? Can we add the source as a variable? Like a razor variable? Model dot, it should be model, right? So yeah, I see what you're saying. You can say that and then say if environment, right? Something like that. Yeah, well, I know what you're talking now. I think it says development or it says production. Yes. Copilot, stop listening to me. Are you using an HTTP client? Maybe use base URL. Well, we're not using an HTTP client, it's development. Yeah, environment doesn't have that. But we'll find the URL here. So we'll say, see what you're saying. Check. Obviously you can't put these comments here. Check the to do. Check for environment and change parent URL. No, parent domain name. Yep. And then we can change that. That's not right. Or we can pass it through the model, I guess. That would be the other one we can do. And is there environment? It's the code behind in the file, yeah. Oh, what is in the index model? It's nothing. We don't have anything here right now. It's just empty. You can put a property and say bool is prod, right? And then you can set it. And then in the model here, you can say if model dot is prod. Look at that. Blah. Right. Oh no, we need to do another commit. You can, yes, we can probably leave this out of a commit, and then now we know what we need to do, right? I mean, this is insane. We have a non-interactive one, right? Did we say a non-interactive one when we picked it up from here? What do we do? Channel. I want to make it non-interactive. How do you make it non-interactive? Non-interactive frame. Oh, that's the one. I'll off screen. iframe properties, height, parent required, URL. Wait, autoplay muted. I think it should be muted. What do you guys think? Yeah, because it's weird. Just amend the last commit. Not it to a man. We'll do another commit, and then we can squash. But it doesn't matter because it's our project. I would say we want to autoplay, if true. Is it? I think it's true, right? The exception in mobile devices. The video starts playing automatically without user clicking play. Ah, I see. Time. No, muted. Specifies whether the initial state should be muted. Default is false. No, we want it to be muted. We don't want it to be. Let's see. My full time is pure .NET. Nice. Nice, my .NET fellow devs. So I would say muted here. Muted equals true. We don't want to break people's eardrums because they didn't realize that they came here and started. Because I get annoyed when something loads and they start automatically playing the video. But yeah, let's do. Added, what did we add? We added iframe with Twitch video. Done. Look at us. So much progress today. Well, thanks everyone for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the stream. Let's see who's currently streaming so we can go and raid them. Do you have any preferences? I don't know who's right now. When will you continue? Oh, that's a good question. When do you guys want me to continue? I think probably from Monday. We can spend an hour or two every afternoon building these things. We got Rockstar is live. He's awesome. I think we should raid Rockstar because he's a very nice fellow. Yeah, next week I'll be here. Make sure to, someone streaming about Maui. I could use the help. Ooh, hey, Elliot Brandt. I don't think anyone is streaming about Maui right now. What kind of help do you need? You should probably ping a couple of people on Twitter if you're struggling. Dimitri Lyan and what's the other guy? David Ortono. These two guys should be able to help you out if you get stuck. Thanks for joining the conversation. Yeah, Discord, thanks BSD guy. And YouTube, thank you. Yeah, we do have a YouTube and we do have a Discord. So if you guys get stuck, you can always come to our Discord and have some fun with us. Discord and YouTube there. And then let me add the link to Discord. So yes, thanks for joining me. We usually do a lot of identity-related content, but since we are, fun stream. Yeah, thanks Imported Mango. Really appreciate you stopping by. Right, let's get our friend to do Rockstar. And I will see you all next week. Stay safe, stay productive, reach out if you have any questions, and make sure to follow us. Yeah, you too. Everyone take care. Really appreciate it. Now I need to find where I'm streaming from. Stop sharing. Where is my studio? I'm pretty sure I'm in the studio somewhere. I had too many windows open. I think it's this one. Is it this one or this one? This one. Oh yeah, it's this one. Okay, found it. Ta-da-da. Thanks everyone. Have fun.